Yes, hello, this is Ray from Race United, and I'm back again, and you know what's happening. This is the day after the night before, and you know what the night before was, right? We had big news. Whoa, I've got something playing somewhere. I don't know where that is, but something is playing somewhere, and that's got to go. The volume. Yes, thought that volume was off, but it wasn't off. The TV doesn't have to be off though. Oh my God. Anyway, let's continue. Switch it back on, please. YouTube. Yes. So, it's going to be copyrighted. I don't want anybody listen. Yes, I'm back again. This is Ray from Race United. Anyway, I had a little glitch, but I'm here. So, yesterday we had so much going on for us, and I've got a lot of news for you guys. Since everything's been going fast for me, you can see I've hit the 5K, I've hit the 5K subscribers. So now we're going to 10K. Let's push it to 10K by April or something. I don't know. But hey, what are we doing now? Today, what am I going to talk about? Let me put a caption there right away. We've got a caption. Let me put a caption there. We do have a caption. Where is the caption? Bloody caption. Anyway, we know what the caption is, right? So the caption is all about the fact that we've pushed back KYC. Now, everyone should understand that the core team, when they release something, they don't release another one immediately after. It takes about a week before they release the other one because we have to get used to the new tool that has been released. So we have to get used to the new tool that has been released. And in doing so, KYC has been pushed back. So, I'm going to tell you exactly when KYC will be. I've never been wrong. Remember that. So, we are going to talk about all of that, and then, of course, I'm going to talk about other things like obviously mass KYC. So I'll give you updates about KYC, of course, and then while I'm giving you the updates, I'll also be talking about the lockup. Obviously, the potential of the lockup making you wealthier than just not locking up. You get what I'm saying? And I'll talk about that as well. And then yeah, we'll have some Q&A. So hey, we'll be doing things. We'll be doing things. So yes, let me try and see if I can do some shout outs here. Yes, a few shout outs, not a lot. And obviously tell me where you're watching from. Ashish did this a while ago. The power of OMG moments. Say, bring it on. Bring on the fire, bro. And then we do have yeah, a lot of people are talking about 100 billion. I think you haven't read anything. Please stop listening to fake news and listen to proper news because there is no 100 billion supply onto the mainnet. So please, I'll clarify that for everybody. You lot are listening to fake news from fake people who just want clicks for their videos. Come here, let me give you the real news. It is not 100 billion, 100 billion supply. Actually, it's 100 billion supply, but it's not 100 billion circulation. They're two different things. I'm going to break it down to you. And trust me, guys have been confusing people. I've seen somebody posting something like, oh, what, the 100 billion is a problem. They don't even understand it. They don't understand it. But I'm going to explain everything to all of you so you can sleep comfortably. You get what I'm saying? You need to sleep comfortably, please. Sleep comfortably because a lot of you are just getting all these false news because you're not reading. You're just seeing 100 billion and suddenly you're all panicking. Please, no panic station. I don't like that on this channel. Everybody should be relaxed. That's what we bring here. Relaxed. You get what I'm saying? So please, I've got a lot of things I'm going to talk about today. And definitely shout outs to everybody. We do have Emmanuel John saying, yeah, thanks for doing all. Wait, let me read it properly, please. He says, hi, Mr. Ray. Thanks for all you're doing for us that have hope on pie. Yeah, obviously, yeah. And I'll be talking about this 100 billion thing because a lot of people have been talking about it. And I can tell you here and now that it's false. Please read between the lines. I keep saying that a lot of people don't read between the lines. They just look at the caption 100 billion supply. Whoa, that's a lot. And even if it's 100 billion, what makes you think you're going to have 100 billion in circulation? It's not going to happen. Have you read the newly revised white paper? I took all night last night to read. I haven't actually slept, but I'm here doing this for you. So this is proper news and no fake news, no clickbait, nothing. So please share this content. And remember, I need you guys to like it. You know me, I'm going to go over the like before I give you any information. If you don't like, you're not getting any information. You know that. So the like button needs to be pressed, of course. So press the like button. Make sure you like it. So, well, you're already subscribed because if you can't if you comment, it means you're subscribed. So yes. And obviously, make sure everybody in your earning team is watching this particular video because I've got lots of news to give you today in the next hour or so. So pay attention. But beforehand, let me just suck my Guinness. Sorry, drink my Guinness. And then give you my tune because I've changed everything. You can see Race United is back on the screen. Everything is changed. Yeah. So let me give you my Race United. I will be right back. Yep, I'm back. Now that was Race United. You can see that, right? You love the tune. I know that. Anyway, let me give some shout outs. So MET Music is saying, wow, congrats on 5K subs, Mr. Ray. Yes, I just hit 5K today, actually, and I'm heading towards 5.1K today. Remember that. Obviously, we got one of my members, Diamond Eye, saying, it's nice to see you, my brother. You don't have a clue how much you give us hope. Is it hashtag? Let me read it on the other one. Okay, it's just obviously my username. Race United Happy. Okay, probably it's a hashtag. You never know. But anyway, let's continue. Let me keep my member on the screen for a while because they're paying money. Do you know what I mean? And people that pay money, they get that little extra treatment. Do you know what I'm saying? So let me keep that on the screen for a bit. If you want your comment to remain on the screen for long, become a member or obviously help with the channel. You see, listen. I'm doing a lot for you lot, but you lot are not doing anything for me. Don't worry. You know me. I love my fun stuff. MET is watching from Nigeria. Rilwanu Abubakar, obviously my guy, I believe is watching from Nigeria as well. I've got Al Salibangza Asnan saying it's Pi mainnet started. I thought 9 days left before the live mainnet. Well, you've been listening to wrong information. If you come here, the information you'll be getting will be proper. People that have been watching this, albeit small numbers, have been watching proper news. Do you know what I mean? So obviously, you've got Emmanuel John from Nigeria says he's waiting. And then I've got Mayor Olatunde saying, what only pain me is I hear about Pi this ending. I try acquire some coin, but some people start in 2019, like myself. I started 2019. Yay. But delete it because of impatience. Pi to the moon. Yeah, a lot of people are impatient, so they deleted it, and here we are. Adele Kayal is saying your opinions are well thought and smart. Yeah, I try my best, my guy or my friend. Duchesne, my guy, is here, one of my regulars and more originals. Yes. I know you're here, my guy. I know you're here from Jamaica, and obviously you're one of my people. You know what I mean? I've got Mayor saying, MET Music, do I know you, bro? Oh, yeah, okay, they're having their conversations there. That's all good. Duchesne is saying, was celebrating Mainnet launch last night. Yeah. Duchesne, do you remember me saying it's going to be by the end of the year? Put the poll out there. Yeah, your brother is just knowing everything now. Shafiki is saying, thanks, man. Today I'm very happy to see the mainnet, and I don't understand the meaning. Preview new mainnet mining simulation. Don't worry, I'm going to explain all of that. When you got me, you got lots of explanations. You know what I mean? Yusuf Abubakar is saying, let me see what Yusuf Abubakar is saying. He said, hi, everyone. Here, Mr. Ray. So the KYC can't take place this year. Yes, no, it can't take place this year. Do you know why? I'm going to explain the reason why it can't. But next year is like less than a week away. You know what I mean? So don't worry about that. I'm going to tell you exactly when that's going to happen because it's in the pipeline. And then I've got Al Salibangza saying the price of Pi. Nah, I don't want to talk about price of Pi. I'm sorry. Herbert is saying, Herbert de la Cruz, I think you're from the Philippines, if I'm not mistaken. I believe the Philippines. Yes, I think I'm right. You need to put where you're watching from so I can give you proper shout outs. He said, thank you, Sir Ray. Please educate these people who don't understand what they're saying. Absolutely. I'll educate them. Don't worry. It's a lot of education about to happen. Big ups, Ray, from Osai TV. And even XRP is 100 billion and it ranges around $1 for 10 years. Also, Cardano is 130 billion. It is revolving around $1.5. What about Pi with 100 billion? I'm going to explain that 100 billion, and your world will come to a calmness, some calmness. A lot of people are not really understanding what's happening. I'm going to explain all of it. And this is one of my members, my guys, an elite member. You know what I mean? Jeff Dabby saying, greetings, my boss. It's your guy, Jeff. Yeah, I know it's you, my guy from Nigeria. Now I'm glad I'm a bona fide member of your channel with the membership level elite. After several attempts of payment, it has gone through. Listen, he's an elite member, man. That's Jeff Dabby. Give a shout out to this guy. And I've got Yo for Life. Oh, is it Yo for Life? Yeah, he's my guy. Him and I exchanged a few words yesterday. He's actually come around. His head is now screwed on properly. So yes, he's with me now. I'm with him. So that's all good. And he's called Yo for Life. My guy, Yo for Life, saying, my guy Ray. Listen, everyone is my guy, my lady. All of you, I love you, man. So let's continue. Crypto is saying, just curious, XRP has a max of 100 billion and it hasn't hit $1. How would Pi hit $10? Now I'm about to explain that. Before that, let's go to KYC straight away. I'm about to explain that, but we're going to go to KYC because that's the reason why we're doing this video. All right. So, mass KYC delayed until January 2022. I don't think anybody's about to cry over this. Are you going to cry? We're in Mainnet. You can't cry over KYC. It's going to happen. If Mainnet has happened, KYC is going to happen. Or is it not? Obviously, it's going to happen. But the reason why KYC is delayed is because I said it right from the onset that when Pi releases a tool or anything they do release, what happens is they can't do anything until after a week. Do you understand? So whilst Mainnet has been released, we can't usher in KYC until after a week. So it was released when? Yesterday, which was 28th. So the earliest we can expect KYC to be rolled out is the 4th of January, 4th of January will be next week, Wednesday. When is today? Next week, Tuesday. You understand what I'm saying? So it could be next week, Tuesday. That's when we could roll out KYC. However, the information I'm getting is that it will be after the 4th of January. So I'm going to put a poll out there very soon, not yet. After this show, I'm going to put a poll out there to ask you when you think, or right now, you can even just put it there, when you think KYC is going to take place or gain ground. If you believe whatever date you think, put it out there, and then we're going to touch on that. All right. So that is what I've been told. Mass KYC is delayed until January 2020. That is the caption of this. So we're going to talk about this. And it's so important that you know that KYC is one of the most important phases of this project. So everyone is going to get KYC, and there is a grace period of 6 months. Remember that. So you have up until June to be able to get yourself KYC. Now, if you don't get KYC by June, well, the dates will be given anyway. But by June, I think it's, oh my God, these people have done a calculation that I haven't actually thought of. I believe that. Listen, I'm going to say it out there straight away. What did they say? Clip it if you want. I believe we're going to go into open network on June the 28th, 2022. Do you know why? Because it will be exactly 6 months since Mainnet was launched. I mean, the enclosed network was launched. So if the enclosed network was launched on the 28th of December, then exactly 6 months will be the 28th of June, which is Pi today. You know what I'm saying? So now you understand. It's going to happen. I've actually looked at the whole thing. It's going to happen on that day. So that is the day we're going to go into the open network. And then, of course, everybody would have to enjoy. But before that, we still have to enjoy everything on the enclosed network. And that will be something we'll talk about another day. Today, it's all about KYC and the 100 billion Pi supply. I'm going to talk about that because that is something that a lot of people still don't understand. They think it's 100 billion. Obviously, Moda Crypto is actually explaining it to people, And I'm going to explain it further to people so you will just sleep comfortably because it's not 100 billion. Even before I start, the core team are going to take 20 billion. The core team are going to have 20 billion pies, and 80 billion is going to come to us. However, that 80 billion, we are going to get 65 billion. You get what I'm saying? Out of the 65 billion, 5 billion is going to, no, actually, out of the 80 billion, 5 billion is going to be with the, if Daniel was here, is going to really, because when I'm here, I can't really think. You know what? Let me go to my phone and check it quickly because I made some notes and I need to just read out the notes very quickly because when you're on here, you can't think. Do you know what I mean? So I don't want to think. Let me just say it quickly so everybody would understand. All right, so there it is. There it is. Right. So we've got pre-mainnet mining rewards. Pre-mainnet mining rewards is 20 billion. Now, that is what we have mined. We've mined between 20 to 30 billion pies. That's what we have mined so far. That's what we have mined so far. You understand? And mainnet mining rewards. So right now, as we speak, when we go into mainnet, we have 45 billion pies to mine. And that is when you have to, if you want to mine these pies, you have to lock up. You have to lock up. If you don't lock up, you may not be able to mine these pies. You mine at a very low rate. However, disclaimer, you can still invite people. Remember that you can still invite people. So that's a good thing. You can invite people. And then there's the liquidity pool reserve. Now, this one is good, the liquidity pool, because what's going to happen is we will be able to have some extra pie somewhere. So in case we needed to be injected into our economy, we would have it there. So we wouldn't lack. So the 5 billion is in the liquidity pool. And then we have the foundation reserve for grants, community events, which is 10 billion approximately. So actually, what we are eventually going to have to circulate will probably be between 10 to 20 billion. Do you understand what I'm saying? And some of them are going to be burned. Remember that. So we might even end up with 10 billion or less in circulation, not supply. Supply is 100 billion. Let me explain it again. Supply is 100 billion overall. Just like you go to the UK's Bank of England, we have our gold and everything there. That could be probably 2, 3, 4, 5 trillion pounds. But does the country's GDP amount to 5 trillion? No, it doesn't. So we have the supply and we have the circulation. The circulation is what we call the inflation. So if you want your circulation to be low to increase value, you do that. We are going to do that. We are going to decide that. So don't let anybody put in a caption to say pi is 100 billion. That's a problem. They don't know. They haven't read it. They don't understand. They have no sources whatsoever. You get what I'm saying? They have no information whatsoever. Trust me. So 100 billion pies, false. 100 billion pies is the supply. That's it. But it's not the circulation. We might even circulate only 10 billion or less. Remember that, or less. Because some are going to go back. Because remember, a lot of people's pie will be burned anyway. We know that for sure. There's been bogus accounts, thousands, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of bogus accounts. All of them will be burned. And when they're burned, they'll be back into the economy. So we will mine them again. We, the legit pioneers, will mine them again. Do you get what I'm saying? So I actually went to what I did was after I resumed my mining to be able to get into the mainnet tool. Once I got into the mainnet tool, let me tell you exactly what I saw. So I got to the mainnet tool. Some of you might have gone there. So what I saw was I have a simulated total mining rate of 0.46 pies per hour. So this is just simulated. So it means that it's actually not my real value. It's just a given value. So they actually state in red that this is an example, that this rate is an example. This is not your current actual base rate, not the future base rate, nor the future base rate. So I hope, like Herbert is saying, I hope that people understand that it's not 100 billion which are going to circulate. It's just 100 billion that's been supplied. Remember that they're two different things. So don't let people confuse you as to whether we're actually going to circulate 100 billion. No, that's not the case. I remember Ashish asking me some time ago that how much pie do I think we're going to get? And I said around 30 billion. And he said, no, it's 50 billion plus. I said, no, it's around 30 billion. Now look, it's actually less than 30 billion. It's 20 billion. That's what we've mined. That's what we've mined. We've mined only 20 billion, which is pre-mainnet thing. You understand what I'm saying? So before mainnet, we mined only 20 billion. That's the rewards that we're given. And then during mainnet, we have a potential to mine up to 45 billion pies. But mining, when you have your lockup and everything, it's not really gonna. If you don't want to circulate, it's not gonna circulate. It will be in your wallet. You get what I'm saying? So it's not actually circulating. If it's in your wallet, it's not actually circulating. It will only circulate if you sell it on the exchange. You get the whole point. Even if you the lockup, the whole point of the lockup is to be able to mine at a higher rate and maintain scarcity. The whole point of the wallet is that you will now be in charge of that non-custodial wallet that you own. You get what I'm saying? So you know what to do with it. If you want to spend it, you spend it during the open network. Remember, during the open network. During the enclosed network, you will be able to use it on the Pi apps where you got all these utilities where you can do like Pi Chain Mall and all the other places, the gaming facilities that we might have during the enclosed network. So all of these tools will be there for you to use during that. So they're all in place. They're all in place, and it's going to be in place officially very, very soon. So nobody should worry, because once we get to KYC and you're giving your obviously the pies that you wanted, and obviously the ones that will go into lockup will go into lockup if you want to lock it up. After that, that's when transaction will start taking place within our economy. Remember, not on the exchange. That the exchange one will happen, in my opinion, in June. I've said it. It will not happen in March. I believe it will happen in June. The fact that they've given a grace period of 6 months, I think the exact time they're going to launch that will be the 28th of June. And I'm probably going to do a video about it pretty soon. Yes, so guys, you can keep asking your questions because I think I've spoken enough about that. And I'll be doing a lot of recorded videos about these things so you would actually understand when I break it down for you visually and graphically, so you would actually see. You get me? So let me see if I can read some comments. So Emmanuel John is saying that, please, Mr. Ray, you were talking about 6 months before open network. Is it true we would have to wait until 6 months? Listen, it's my prediction, so don't really take my word for it. It's just a prediction I've made. I haven't received word on that yet, so it's just a prediction. It's based on the fact that they've given us a 6 month grace period for the KYCs to be done. So we have 6 months. Once KYC rolls in by the end of next week, we have 6 months, you understand, to actually do all of that. And I think 6 months is enough. People can actually get the proper documentations like passports and digital driver license and digital national IDs. And in Nigeria's case, they can even add the NIN slip and all of that. Do you know what I mean? So they're all happening. They're all happening. And then, of course, MET is saying, I would love to buy more pies after Pi Day next year. Yeah, you can do whatever you want. Remember, it's decentralized, and your your wallet is a non-custodial wallet, so you're in charge of it. Why after 4th of January? I think I've explained that. And then I saw on the blockchain, someone sent Pi, not test Pi, to another account. I imagine that's the people that passed KYC. Yeah, I've passed KYC, but I don't want to be doing that. I don't want to be doing that. 10 billion will not be the total supply of Pi. It will be between 50 to 65. Read the mainnet updates. Of course, people have to read. They're not reading. They're just listening to people. And if if you want to read the mainnet update, come to me. I'll tell you. Don't listen to the people that haven't read and are just gesturing to you that, oh yeah, it's gonna be 10 billion, it's 100 billion, it's not right. That's not right. Because they haven't read. So don't listen to those people. This is the content you need to be sharing. Share this content to your people and get real information. No lies, no clickbait, nothing else. And actually, let me see if you guys have smashed that like button. You haven't smashed the like button. You need to smash that like button. I want 40 likes right now. 40 likes right now as we speak. So as you're here, all of you, it takes a few microseconds. Do it right now. Smash that like button as we go on. All right. So yeah, I'll be talking while I watch to see if the like buttons are being smashed, because I can see it from here. We can't be having 24 likes when we have 34 people here, knowing that all of them can smash that like button and we can get to like over 40 likes, because I know. And then I've got my guy here, Silver. Uruma saying, Ray, I greet you special. I'm Silver from Nigeria. Please, I have Pioneer that lost his account and he didn't verify the number nor email. How can he recover that? Now that is a problem. That is a problem. I think we should get back to that. We'll get back to that. That's a problem, you know. You remind me of one of my business teachers. I'm laughing to your LOL as well. That's cool, my brother. And so, yeah, liquidity pool like Pi intend to keep some coin when liquidation. Yeah, that's what it means, isn't it? If you've done a little business or accounting or economics, you know what that means, right? And then Herbert is saying, I hope people will understand now. Well said, Sir Ray. Yes, I'm from the Philippines. Of course, you've been coming here off and on, so I know. The like buttons, guys, the like button, you're not pushing it. It's really upsetting me. You need to push that like button, guys. Push that like button. It's simple. Push it. Nobody's pushing the like button. How's that happening? That can't happen. Obviously, if you want to phone in, nah, today's not phone in. Let me just do the talking. I'm not doing phone in today. Um, Ashish is saying, after my team is KYC'd, then will I continue to gain some points if they continue mining for the next 3 years? No, you're not going to get from anybody that's KYC. It's the new invitees, the ones that you invite, that you will gain from. But once they've got their KYC and they're gone, they're gone. You get what I mean? You can only gain from, let me tell you, yeah, you can gain from your new invitees. Did you watch the whole formula thing? If you go to the newly revised white paper, the beginning bit, it gets to explain how it actually happens, how they've calculated everything. And trust me, mainnet, the mining rate is going to even be higher because they'll be adding a lot of things. And you might have to be regular on the app. If you're not regular on the Pi app, you're not going to gain a lot. You will still be in the lower end of the mining rates. But if you want to have a higher mining rate, you have to obviously lock up, and you will still be gaining from your previous ones, which was your security circle and all of the other ones. And then they will add people that are nodes as well. They'll add their one for how long they've been nodes, and then they'll add how long you've been spending on the app. All of that will be a part of your mining rate. So it's all they'll add all together in a mathematical summation, and then once that happens, you will know. So yeah, it's really gonna be cool. And then 3 years locked in period gives us exactly 36 months of mining, which is 1,080 days of mining. Yeah, but are people going to really mine for 1,080 days? Some people will, some people wouldn't. I thought I mined every day. I looked at my mining periods and stuff. It wasn't as much as I thought it was. I was disappointed in myself, actually. But hey, it happens. Scarcity will definitely make Picoin to surge, and that's true. That's true. That's why we have the security circle, because scarcity is gonna increase the value of Pi, and the demand will be high. And trust me, right now, as we're mainnet, very soon people are gonna go online and start looking for Pi, and they can't find it. I'm telling you the truth, because once we're in the enclosed network, it's gonna be hard for even us to go out of that because we're firewalled. You get what I mean? So it's gonna be absolutely impossible to do that. Mr. P Gaming saying hello, Mr. Ray. Yes, P Gaming, what's up? How you doing? Um, Crypto is saying, just asking us if passed KYC, has your transferable amount gone into your wallet? No, because we're not in KYC yet. They haven't activated the app. Sorry, the tool yet. Once they activate the tool, everything will go there. You get what I'm saying? But they haven't activated the tool yet, so it can't happen. You get what I mean? And thank you for this explanation. God bless you so much. Emmanuel John, listen, that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. Still think that Amazon has a role in Pi? Always think Amazon has a role in Pi. I haven't changed my stance. I started that since May. I haven't changed my stance. It remains the same. I still think they will have a role there, 100%. If you're dealing with purchases with goods and services, and Pi is a currency, like I keep saying, Pi is a currency. It's not going to be your usual cryptos like Shiba Inu and Dogecoin and all of that. No, it's a currency. We built a foundation. We're 30 million strong and counting. People are going to rush into the Pi ecosystem. They will not understand it, of course, at first, but if they have people like us, me, other people, we would explain it to them and let them understand what our ecosystem is all about. and then of course get into the economy and understand everything and do some transactions. Do you know what I mean? And I know, yes, Shafiki or Shafichi Barry, I know you're from Somalia, and the only thing that I worry about is KYC because I told you that KYC will be fine. Don't worry about it. Uh, my guy, Ayodi said the crypto prophet. Listen, I actually called myself a prophet, you know. I did because yesterday I was so happy that everything came true. Everything I said came through. You know, I said it 6 months ago. Those of you that have joined me a long time know that I've been banging on this. I put a date there, the ticker. If you look at the bottom, it used to be 85 days left, 73 days left, 15 days left. Yeah, a few days ago, I had 5 days left. And then they came short slightly because I told you it's going to be before or after the 31st. I always said that before or after the 31st. So, yeah, he's calling me a crypto prophet, but hey, I don't mind at all. I don't mind at all. So I got Megan Dinner. He's saying that I've read that when the first phase of Mainnet is launched, we should send them to the Pi wallet, but Pi Network would have Pi Shop in which we can buy things. Is this information true? Respect. Yes, it's true. We can buy things with our Pi. They will be there because it's people, developers who have developed these platforms and tools where we can actually go the utilities, go there, buy stuff, exchange for goods and services, of course, depending on what services they are. And you begin to understand a lot of the things that are happening over there. The like button is not being pushed, guys. I'm not happy. Today's people are not pushing my like button, and I'm not happy. You guys need to push the like button. They're not being pushed. Push the like button, otherwise I'm not going ahead. I need that like button pushed. Push the like button, please. It's important. The best you can do, if you're not contributing, you push the like button. That's what you do. I've got people that are contributing, like Jeff Dabby and Diamond Eyes and all those people. They are the ones that contribute financially to the channel. If you're not contributing financially, push that button. Do you know what I mean? That's the best you can do for me. I've got Abdulaziz Nafiu saying, "Good day, Mr. Ray. Hope when someone passes KYC, he or she can now use the Pi to do some shopping in the Pi mall." Right. Yes, you can do that, of course. Once you pass your KYC, you're good to go on the ecosystem, of course, on our economy, nowhere else. For the next 3 to 6 months, you will be here and enjoy the fruit of your labor whilst you're on that platform. Do you know what I mean? So you're going to enjoy that. Charles Owusu says, "Great job, my brother. Those who doubted Pi Network must start revising their notes now." Absolutely, my guy. Charles, you're right. They need to start revising their notes now because they've been doubters. I've had a few doubters, lots of doubters actually. They thought I was a joke. Somebody said I was a fud. But it's okay. It's okay. It's all banter. I'm from Somalia. Okay. I think we've spoken about this, haven't we? He's saying the like button is still not being pushed. I still need 15 people to push the like button right now. 15 people right now. It's not being pushed. Somebody should remind them. Somebody, Ashish, remind them to push the button so I can stop talking about it. I'm from Somalia. The only thing that I have worry about is KYC because I have a document from Somalia and Yoti. Don't worry about Yoti. We're not going to use Yoti really for now. For now, we're not going to use Yoti. So don't worry. We're going to use the Pi tool for KYC. And then, of course, there's another one. If you have people who are organized in your country, I mean Pi, then, of course, they might appoint a few people who are already KYC'd to be the validators. We call them the KYC validators. So they would actually check to see if your document is authentic and eligible for KYC. Once they check it and it's okay, it will be ratified and you'll be fine. So don't worry. You'll be good to go. When will you make a video on the expected value? It's a lot of things that have to go on with that, and I have so much to do when it comes to what's going on right now. So I haven't actually thought about that, but I've got algorithms. So I can use it to do it. That's no problem at all. It's just data, statistical data. So I can use that to use the algorithm based on the present scenario and we'll work things out. So don't worry, that's easy to do. But um, right now, because ours is a consensus and it's consensus based, I think we can't really use that for now. We have to use what we know economically, of course, to base our value. And remember, the value has to be based on what's going to be distributed. When I say distributed, the not the supply, the other one, the circulation. So what's going to be circulated, and then we have to actually somehow know the market value, because if we know the market value, then we can determine the price based on how much is circulating. So there's a lot of factors that need to be taken into consideration in order to actually get the value of pi. You can't just put the value out there without knowing how much is going to be in circulation. Remember, not supply, circulation on the exchange. And then, of course, after we've agreed, then we'd have to know how much will be in the circulation. There's a lot that goes on with crypto that people think is just an arbitrary value that we put out there. Boom, if you look at Bitcoin's value has increased. Meanwhile, the supply is just about hovering around 19 billion. Even though their supply is 21 billion, they have 2 billion somewhere, or 1 point something billion somewhere, which is what they use as their liquidity tool. So they keep that, and then 19 point something billion is what, or 19 billion is what you can actually mine or buy. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. And then you have it's lockup after KYC, or I can do it now. You can do your lockup now and play with it, but it's not going to work until we get into KYC, and then it will lock up. Once we get to KYC and you pass your KYC, it will just lock up straight away. So whatever it is you select, you have to be sure of it and make sure you stick with it. Do you understand? That's your decision to make. I can't tell you how much and how long you should lock up. That's up to you. Up to you. Abdulaziz say, how do we pass KYC through PIAP, or is there any app? Is there any other PIAP to be used for KYC? And when you go to, I don't know, yes, you just reminded me. Don't forget to smash that like button. My like button is like my baby. Smash that like button, of course. So when you guys need to download the Pi browser app. A lot of people haven't downloaded the Pi browser app. That's also another problem I've got. You haven't downloaded the Pi browser app, and if you don't download the Pi browser app, then you can't do any of that. Remember that. So everything you do is going to be through the Pi browser app. You're not going to use Internet Explorer or Google Chrome or something else, or Microsoft's whatever. You're not going to use that. You get what I'm saying? We are going to use the Pi browser. That's where everything is compatible. Where you have the Pi blockchain explorer, where you have the KYC, you have the chats, you have the brainstorm, you have the developers, and then of course you have your wallet. So they're all there. So that's what you should be downloading and obviously playing with it. You get what I'm trying to say? Make sure you store your passphrase safe. The passphrase, you need to store it safe. It's very important. Store the passphrase safe, and obviously your public key as well. So you store them somewhere in the cloud, not somewhere on your phone. In the cloud, you can store it in your phone, but know that it has to be protected. So you encrypt whatever it is you want to encrypt. It's up to you. Do you know what I mean? And before I continue, please, I need to remind you guys, you should know that my channel now is officially 5,000 subscribers and counting. I just got there today, actually. I got there today. So one of my videos that I did catapulted me to stardom. Do you know what I mean? So I'm in the 5,000 subscriber club. Do you know what I mean? And the channel is not old, it's just a young channel. So 5,000 subscribers in that short time, I am glad. It's all thanks to you. All thanks to you. Now we're heading towards 10,000. So now the goal is to get to 10,000. So let's head to 10,000, and obviously the channel grows and grows and grows. So the road is now to 10K. Let's keep that going. All right. So what else did I want to talk about before I go ahead and talk about other things? Yeah, I wanted to talk about people that can also help the channel. There's a link in the description. You can go to the Patreon page or PayPal, or join the channel to become a member like the others have. And obviously, when you join to become a member, or you become a patron, or PayPal, you contribute there, you are going to be privy to a lot of information, because you join a WhatsApp group. And when you join the WhatsApp group, that's where you communicate with me directly. So people that try to communicate with me directly via Facebook Messenger and stuff, I don't have the time. So because you're not actually doing anything for me that I should do, everything I do here is for you. So if you want anything and you don't want to pay, come here and get it. But if you want to get one-on-one information, become a member of the channel, or be a patron, or PayPal, or do a super chat. If I realize you're a super chatter, come on, man, straight away. I put you on my WhatsApp group. It's a very few people there, committed people. I know them very well. We chat a lot. They share contents everywhere. These are loyal people and know what we're doing here. The channel is growing and growing and growing. They want to be part of it. And yes, if you want to be part of it, just do that. So yeah, that's that for that. So yeah, don't forget, smash that like button. We want to get to 45 likes, if possible, 50 likes. Smash the like button because I'm watching another screen there so I can see if you're liking or not. We've got 40 people watching, which is a good thing. Probably my record is actually 47, so I want to get to 50 people watching. So share the content and let's get them to watch. All right, let's get them to watch. Have I been reading the comments? Let me see this one. So it's if you read white paper, you will know that pi is the future. Yeah, a lot of people don't read the white paper, and that's the problem. They don't read the white paper. So they listen to all these clickbait YouTubers telling them that 100 billion pies is a problem, yet they don't understand what the 100 billion really means. You understand? So that's the thing. Let me drink my Guinness. Guinness. Yeah, they don't understand. So I got Formir and Kelvin saying, Sarah, what's your prediction on one pie to a dollar? That is you want me to predict that? You want me to predict it, huh? I want it to be personally, I want pie to start at $10. Personally anyway. I want it to start at $10 and then grow. That's why I wanted to start at. But a lot of people are so ambitious and they wanted to start at $100. So, but me personally, this is my personal opinion. I wanted to start at $10. So one pie, $10. That is more reasonable. Just like Solana was. Solana was like that. It started at a reasonable amount, and you can see it growing nicely and steadily. You know what I mean? Ray, what's your actual view on the Pi apps like what you got and Pi Baltimore? As I feel what you got is a bug, and Pi Baltimore, you can only choose Chinese provinces as an address. It's really confusing me. I think for now they're doing a lot of when you have a program, if you've done programming, I know a few of you here might have done a few coding here and there. When you've done it, there's a lot of debugging that needs to happen. So when it's in an infant stage, you debug a lot, which means you're troubleshooting and you're checking for problems and codes that aren't right or lines that aren't right. So you do all of that. You get what I'm trying to say? And obviously, in so doing, you rectify most of the problems. So at the stage where they were, which was the testnet stage, that was the whole point. Testnet. So you're testing your network. You get what I'm saying? So the network was tested the entire time. So right now that we've got to mainnet, they're trying to tell us that these guys are ready. You understand? They're ready. So if they're ready, you shouldn't be confused. And the reason why Pi Baltimore was only in China is because at the time that's what it was set for. You get me? But the fact that we've now entered mainnet, and we still have a long way to go because from now till either March or June, depending, we still have a few months to go. So yeah, there's a lot of rectification and debugging and troubleshooting and problem solving and housekeeping that will be taking place. So don't worry, a lot of things or concerns will be catered for. You get what I'm saying? So don't worry about anything. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Yes, so I've got a video of this one coming up next week. This one in particular, Adele Kayal is coming out next week, and when you see it, you're gonna love it. I think that one is gonna hit. I'm very confident with that. It's gonna hit. So I'm releasing a video about that next week. So I'm saying nothing about it today. You're gonna see it next week, and once it's released, boom! You should share it because it's gonna be great. Do you know what I mean? It's gonna be great. I've done everything. All I need to do is just push the button and release it. It's going to be released next week. I think probably next week Tuesday, depending. I'll release it next week Tuesday. Because I can't release it on Thursday or Wednesday or Thursday because by then we should be KYCing. You get what I'm saying? So we can't do that. So I release it probably on Tuesday or Monday. I don't know, one of them. Maybe Monday. I'll do it on Monday. And then, of course, he's pushed his button. We're 40 now. Please, let's get to 45 because it looks like we can't get to 45. We can. I saw Elon Music. Well, that's a good one then. Silva is saying that, Mr. Ray, please, I will be very glad if you can have an answer to that my question because the guy is scared now. He can only see the Mind Pi in his wallet, but no access to the account. So he's forgotten his password. It's never happened to me, so I can't. It's a very hard thing to do, and I'll ask a friend. I'm sorry about that. This is something that because I've never really looked into. Because I've always been thinking that if you have something to do with money, you would safeguard your security codes and all of that. You understand? So it's new territory for me to know that somebody would lose such important details to their account. But it can happen. It can happen because initially a lot of people didn't take it too seriously, so they couldn't be bothered. Do you know what I mean? So I know a lot of people who forgot their passwords. I've had to help them retrieve it. But if you haven't, your friend hasn't done all of that, then there has to be a way. So I'm gonna speak to a friend of mine, and then maybe in the next one, which will today is Wednesday. The next one is gonna be Saturday because I'm gonna release a video soon. Actually, the Elon Musk one, I might release it tomorrow. I might release it tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? Because next week's gonna be another busy week, so I might release it tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? You never know. So yeah, I'm sorry about that, Silver, but I'll get back to you. Don't worry, I don't forget things. I'll get back to you on that in our next live show. All right. Graham Jr. Mark is saying, "Come push the button and show some love." Of course, push the button and show some love. It's all good. Now you see we've hit the 46. Now people are now pushing the button. This is what I'm talking about. Do you know what I mean? We stay here, we push that button. But when you watch my videos, please push that like button. Come on now. Push the like button. It helps. It does help. It does help a lot. Now that Mainnet is live, where is Pi Network listed? It's listed nowhere because we're in the enclosed network with firewalled Pi. You understand? We're going to make sure nobody has access to it other than us. We have access to Pi because we are pioneers. Remember that for now. So in the next 3 to 6 months, things are going to be done. Debugging will be done. Troubleshooting will be done. Housekeeping will be done. Issues will be sorted out. And then once everything is done, if you're ready, KYC, you remember that? KYC, you can't get to an exchange without KYC. So we need to get KYC'd. I am KYC'd. A few of my friends are KYC'd. A few of my members on my earning team are KYC'd. However, I need all of them to be KYC'd. So I'm going to go according to whoever is not in an orderly manner and make sure all of them are KYC'd so I can get my bonus Pi. Do you know what I mean? My bonus Pi is 18,000 Pis. So that's a lot. That's a lot. Do you know what I mean? That's a lot. Okay, let's continue. Megan, obviously, my guy is saying, how long will it take until the opportunity to allow us a key, but also sending out drinks to our wallet, drinks, so that they can be used to transfer or buy something, drinks in the pie shop? You're perfect, bro. Drinks. I'm still wondering what the drinks are. I think it's a typing mistake. We'll get back to that. Don't worry. Abdulaziz said, please make una push the like button for the boss, Ray. We love you, Mr. Ray. Yeah, I love you too, Abdulaziz Nafui. Make una push the button now. Make una push them. Yes, so I saw Elon Musk planning to produce wait, let me read this somewhere else. I saw Elon Musk planning to produce test Pi model. So what is the difference between Pi Network and test Pi model? I said I'm doing a video about, I've done it. I've done everything. I'm going to release it very soon. Once it's released, you judge for yourself. All right. Once it's released, judge for yourself. It's going to be a huge video, probably more than my last video. So let's see how it goes. Young Future is saying, please, I'm worried about KYC, but Ghana card would do, right? Of course, it should do, because remember, you're going to get the Ghana card. Is it biometric? Is it digital? If it is, it should do. Do you know what I mean? It should do, because you're going to get authenticators. I mean, KYC authenticators to do that for you. We still have about 10 to 15 minutes to go. So if you got your questions in, keep it coming and keep it moving. The like buttons are being pushed now. Now you see Abdulaziz is pushing you guys, him and Herbert. They're pushing you guys to push that button. Push that button. Megan is also asking a question again. Can you tell us what we can buy in the pie shop can we make the car? If yes, how much can it cost approximately? Now, this is where when it comes to cost, we don't know yet because there has to be a consensus. Do you know what I mean? But with pi, anything is possible. Remember that. Like sky is the limit. We're going through this phase, which is the enclosed network period, and once we go through it, everything will fall in place like a jigsaw puzzle, just falling in place like that. And then suddenly, you'll be like, "This is what I'm talking about." So everything is gonna fall in place, guys. Don't worry about anything. All right, everything will fall in place. I promise you that. Yeah, nobody should panic. No panic stations. I use that term a lot. Nobody should panic. Keep your questions coming. All right, keep your questions coming. I've got the next question to read. Alpida is saying pi will be $1. Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. It's possible. But I think it'll be more than that. Personally, I think it'll be more than that. Because of the circulation that I believe would happen, it will be. I believe the circulation will be more less than 10 billion. It will probably be around 10 billion pies, which means that we can afford to have a market cap, sorry, market value, depending on how many people want to buy. And I believe because we're going to be in the enclosed network, the demand for pie is going to be extremely high. People will be lined up to get our pies. Do you know what I mean? Legally, not illegally. Legally. All right. So you want to really get your pie transacted properly in a legal manner. Get the likes to 50, guys. Get it to 50. We still have a few to go. All right. Um. So, High Dollars Club is saying, will there still be earning teams after mainnet? Wondering if I'll still, yeah, of course, you can do all of that. You can just the mining rate is going to reduce by half, and then of course we'll be working things out to get to a proper mining rate. So it's going to be reduced by half, and there's a lot, but it's still going to be good. Trust me. Obviously, your earning team once they KYC, they're out of your team. Once they KYC, you earn what you earn from them. They're out of your team. They're doing their own thing. You get what I'm saying? So that's what's gonna happen. When I've got KYC, so whoever invited that person is gonna enjoy it because he's gonna get a lot of pies. Because me, I mine a lot. Probably what he's gonna get from me is gonna be more than he himself has earned. Trust me. And then of course you've got she's the same here, bro. I want minimum start price to be $10. Yes, I want it to be $10, and that's what my optimism is. But trust me, I'm mostly right, right? We're gonna come back here again and you say, Ray, you said it on the 29th of December 2021 that it's gonna start at $10, and lo and behold, it started at $10. So hey, we could be right. Ashish, where's your wine? You told me you're gonna have wine. Where is it? Anyway, uh, Ashish is saying, but then will exchanges follow our consensus or would they not? Listen, we'll have our consensus. It could be more, it could be less. It all depends on how much we circulate. Now, this is where we have to be. That's why we call it a consensus, a universal agreement. Consensus, that's what it means. Universal agreement. So everybody will be on the same page and agree that this is what we're going to trade at, and that's what we're going to trade at. But it will also be dependent on how much people buy it for. So if people can buy it at $10, but if we don't get into that market value that we want in order to shoot it or catapult it to the moon, then we will have a problem. You get what I'm saying? But you know me, I don't preach bad news because it's going to be great. People are really going to look forward to it, and I'm looking forward to it as well. Great information as always, my brother. Yes, the powerful MG moments. Yes, great information. You know how it goes. Do you know what I mean? And don't forget, share everything. We have 49 likes, so we've got one more to go to 50. So everybody, please smash that like button. Smash the like button. Share the content. Be a member if you want to get privy information from me. Me, Ray. You are gonna get privy information when you're a member. All the members get privy. Ah, Jeff, if you're still here, DM me so I can put you into the group because you're an elite member. Remember that. So Jeff, Dabby, if you're still here, DM me so I can put you into the group. You are an elite member. Remember that. So you deserve that. You deserve that. Wait, what did the Ashish say? And if exchanges don't follow, oh, okay, I've done that. I've done that. And Abdulaziz is saying that a guy choose wrong international code What can I do for him? He's from Nigeria and mistakenly pick another country. Did he get verified? If he got verified, then he doesn't have a problem. That's it. Unless he didn't get verified, then obviously we got issues. But hey, you can still do it again. It's not a problem. Tell him to do it again, Abdulaziz. Just tell him to do it again. All right. My brother from another mother, Brian Alexander, saying that world economy value pi. So pi will be around $150, 90 billion pi circulation of 80 billion. No, we're not gonna get 80 billion circulation. That's definitely not gonna happen. We're not gonna get 80 billion. It'll probably be about 10 to 20 billion, probably maximum 30 billion in circulation initially, and then we'll keep mining and see how it goes. Great Ijoki is saying that, or Ijoke, whichever way you want to pronounce it. I just reset my wife's wallet this morning, so silver, it's possible. Yes, you can. You can. You can. It's possible. You see, so you've got a good answer. Jeff is back. Boss, now that I'm a qualified member, how may I add you to my WhatsApp? Yeah, you know I'm not going to share my WhatsApp number here. So DM me on the email. My email is in the description of the channel. DM me in the email or private chat. You know, there's private chat here. Let me just private chat. You can private chat me, and then when you private chat, I don't know what you're using, but if you private chat me, I should be able to give you the number or DM me in the email. The email is Raise United underscore channel, Raise United underscore channel at gmail.com, something like that. You find it there anyway. You find it, so we can do that. Yeah, and then obviously you know you're gonna have private information, my guy. We can have proper WhatsApp conversations. All the information I have, you're gonna get. You ask your questions, you're gonna get because you're a member of the channel. You're helping the channel grow, and that's what you deserve, my friend. Silva is saying, thanks a lot for your response. You're still who you are as my boss. Thanks. Thank you, Silva, man. It's good to hear all these serenading. Mr. Ray, you jumped my question again. Is there okay. Let me try and answer your question. You said, is there any other app for KYC or we're going to use Yoti? We're not going to use Yoti. From what I understand, we're not going to use Yoti. We are going to use Pi's KYC tool. So that's why you need to download the Pi browser app. You need to download the Pi browser app and everything will be there. All right. So download the browser app and then everything will be there. You see all the tools there nicely for you. Your wallet will be there. Without the Pi browser app, you can't get your wallet. Hands down. So you need that. Can we transfer it in fiat currency through Pi browser after KYC? No, we need to wait till we come out of the enclosed network and going into the open network in order to do that. If we don't come out of enclosed network, we can't get any fiat currency. Guys, you need to start reading these things on the white paper and the roadmap. You need to start reading because everything is there, you know. But if you don't read it, come here and I'll tell you. Simple as that. When Picoin will come to mainnet? Is it March 14th or June 28th? Not 22nd, 28th. It's one of them. It's going to be one of them. Either March 14th or June 28th, 2022, not 2021. All right, so we're about to end the show. I've got 37 people, 51 likes. That's good. It means people have gone in and out of it. So that's all good. Don't forget, share the content, like. I'll be releasing the Elon Musk video about Model Pi's correlation with Pi. And trust me, there are facts in there. Facts. References, not just some conjecture. If it was conjecture, I could do it easily. But it's facts. So you are going to get that. Share everything you see and ensure that we remain one big happy family because so James, what are you talking about? Are you saying that you're still in the 100 billion club? Because circulation is different from supply. So tell me, are you in the 100 billion club or because I don't like pessimists? You know what I'm saying? You know me, I don't like pessimists. So when I give you facts, you take the facts. So are you trying to say that pi is going to be 100 billion or what are you saying? Because 100 billion is just supply. Circulation is different. When you're giving goods, do you circulate all your goods? You've been supplied with goods. Do you circulate all your goods, my friend James? You don't. You circulate a few. So we have our supply of 100 billion, we're going to circulate between 10 to 30 billion. Take my word for it. All right? Take my word for it. So that is what's going to happen, my friend. Don't be pessimistic, be optimistic. Yes, my guy, that's a good one. And Happy New Year in advance. No, I'll be here before New Year, but yeah, if you're not here, then Happy New Year, my guy. Happy New Year. My real feeling of my accomplishment with Pi shall be when my haters cry on seeing a real good value of Pi on the launch of final mainnet. I do not want them to be able to buy Pi at a low price. No, they won't, but it's all up to us. You understand? I think it will be more than 100 billion because we're still growing. No, that's not how it works. We've only mined 30 billion. Remember, we've only mined, is it 30 billion? 20 billion. We've only mined 20 billion after 2 years. Remember, we're going to sell some as well. It's going to circulate. That's how it is. That's how, if you look at fiat currency, take fiat currency, for instance, it circulates. We don't stimulate the economy because once you do that, value goes down. So we circulate the fiat currency. That's the same thing. We're going to circulate about 20 billion, circulate it. Even though we do have reserve, which is the supply, and it's not 100 billion. Remember, it's 80 billion, and it's not even 80 billion, it's 65 billion. So you see, you have to read, get your facts right, James CT, get your facts right. Read the newly revised white paper. Please, I'm begging you. Read the newly revised white paper. Don't listen to those clickbaiters on YouTube. Please. I tell the truth. That's why I don't get a lot of views. You understand? I tell the truth. That's why I don't get a lot of views. You want to hear what you want to hear. That's why they get a lot of views because they tell you Pi is $1,000 and then you go watching them. I tell you Pi is $10, be like, what the hell is this guy on about? But I'm telling you the truth. I'm not saying Pi is $10. I'm saying it could be $10. I'm not giving you any price. You know what I mean? So James, please don't look like that to me. I've explained a lot on this platform. I need you to understand. It is not 100 billion. It is not 100 billion. 100 billion is the supply. The core team get 20 billion, 80 billion to the community. But in the community, you still have 10 billion given to something, and then you have 5 billion. You know the names, Herbert, given the names. And then 65 billion comes to us. However, we've only mined 20 billion. So 25 billion. So 40 billion, or whichever way you want to look at it, is what we are going to mine in mainnet. Do you know what I'm saying? So right now, the only one we have is 20 billion. So what are you on about? After 2 years of higher mining rate, remember that, higher mining rate. So we are now going into a lower mining rate. You get me? It's going to be scarce. Do you get me now? We're going into a lower, we're going to be halved again to 0.1. And then if God willing, we get to 100 billion, it will be halved again to 0.05. Scarcity. Please understand the basics of cryptocurrency mining. Yeah? Understand it. It's logarithmic, nothing else. You know, times 10, halve it. Times 10, halve it. Times 10, halve it. Simple. That's how it works, my friend. That's how it works. All right? So don't fret. Don't fret. Don't panic. That's why my channel is here. To calm your nerves down, to let you understand what we're actually doing here. It's a big project. Huge project. With bigger things about to happen. So don't doubt it, my friends. Don't doubt it one bit. One bit. And I mean that. I've seen it through the looking glass. I'm not joking. I am not joking. Everything I tell you everything I've told you has come true. What else do you want me to tell you? Nothing else. All points very well explained, bro. Thanks a lot. Many pioneers are going to join your channel. I know. They're joining in their numbers. Trust me, I can see it. They're joining in their numbers because they know I've got the knowledge and I've got the sources. And I'm telling you here and now. That's it. If the name is minor different from government ID's sequence, is it okay? Yeah, it'll be fine. Don't worry. The algorithm picks it up in a different way. It's the date of birth that matters. The date of birth, not how the name sequence is. The date of birth really, really matters. They have to really tally. If the date of birth is wrong, it's gonna take it out. You understand? And then I got my guy here. Explain if someone chooses zero lockup, what will be the rate? What will be? It will be your basic rate. Your basic rate is 0.1 basic rate, and then of course you get others added to it, of course, like if you're a node or if you frequently get into the app, how long you stay there and all of that. There's an algorithm that works how much you're gonna get per hour as well. So that's what it is really. So they add all of it together. You know what I mean? And they add your old ones together. Actually, let me show you exactly how they did mine before I go. It's really cool when you see it. So with mine, let me cover this one. I don't know if you can see my screen. No, you can't. Oh, you can. All right. So I'm watching myself. Let me put myself. Yeah. Let me cover my money. Can you see? All right. So I don't know. I don't know if you can see. Let me tilt it a little bit. Okay. So the way it is that the way they've worked it out, they have a base rate. You get what I'm saying? Now that's not beer, that's Guinness, my friend. That's Guinness. Look at it. Nigerian Guinness. Stout. Yeah, I know, Kishan, I do a lot of explanation here. Do you know what I mean? I'm like a lecturer kind of thing, you know. So I do a lot of explanation here. That's the thing. So guys, you need to share the thing because I need you to share. And if you're new, please smash that like button. I know you're subscribed, that's why you're able to comment. But smash that like button. I've gone past my 1 hour, but I don't care because listen, now I pay every month to StreamYard to give you this. I pay them, I think, is it $30, $40 per month? Yeah, I do pay them, you know, just to get this done. So yeah, I do put in some monies to, you know, get you people some stuff. So, you know, you can also in turn say, you know what, Ray is doing a lot. Let's give him something so he can use it to cover and get better cameras, better mics. Because this mic, I hate it, man. This mic. I hate it so much. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. It's all right, not bad. I hate it. You know what I mean? I want better mic. You know, all of that can be contributed by you guys. Anyway, so the way they do it is that they have two separate ways of calculating it. They have the boosters and they have the rewards. So you get the boosters from your pioneer. Being a pioneer, you get 100% boost. A security circle, if you have 5 people, you get another 100%. Then your lockup rate. Here, I chose a lockup rate of 50% and for 1 year. So 50% for 1 year, they gave me 142%. So they add everything together, I'll be boosted by 342.01%. You understand? After that, there are rewards. So the rewards will be Pioneer, you get 1. Referral team, I get 5.25. And then there's the utility usage bonus and the node bonus. All of it will be added. And then once they add it, they'll multiply. So they'll multiply that, the rewards by the boosters, by the base rate. So that's the formula. The formula to get your simulated or your mining rate altogether is the base rate times your boosters times your rewards. And that's it. And then you get your mining rate, the total mining rate. So it's so interesting to see what it is. You know, let me cover that if you can see it from here. Let's see. Yeah, you can see it now, can you? Of course, you can see it. There it is. That's it. So I think I've explained enough now. You know, I've explained enough. There's a lot more lectures to come. You know, I've got the KYC release day. I told you is going to be on the 4th or after the 4th of January. That could happen. But hey, you never know. The court thing could surprise us. They'll put it on the 3rd or maybe on the 2nd. You never know. But it's not going to be at that time. It has to be a week after, more than a week, you know, after Mainnet's launch. So definitely it's going to be after 4th or after 4th. That's what's going to happen. So guys, I've enjoyed this whole thing. Jeff, I hope you've sent me the message. If you have, please let me know so I can add you. If you have, let me know so I can add you because you need to join the group. You need to join. Let me see if you have. Oh, somebody sent a super chat. Oh, that's good. Thank you so much, Kishan. Thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate that for the 40 rupees. I really appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. You know, this is what we like, you know, when people try to help the channel because they know what we're doing. They know what we're doing is genuine. There is no fakeness, there is no trying to clickbait people and take their monies and all of that. Me, I don't think like that. My mentality is different, you know. I have a different type way of thinking. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, Jeff, I'm still waiting for your DM. If you DM me, oh sorry, not DM, the email. If you send me the email or private chat from here, that would be cool. Guys, you guys have really liked this. You've given me 55 likes. I'm so excited. You've all done what Napoleon couldn't do. And I hope to release that Elon Musk video. I hope it's this week. If not this week, definitely next week, Monday. When is Monday? Monday is 3rd. Yeah, definitely next week, Monday. But I hope to release it this week. Today being Wednesday, I will have some live shows going on Saturday and Sunday, definitely. So there will be lots of conversations to be had between us. You know what I mean? Lots of conversations. Share the content. Let your people know there's this guy who talks a lot about Pi, gives you details, tells you what he knows, doesn't hide a lot. And of course, if you're a member of his channel or you're a super chatter like Kishan is, you can DM him and he'll give you proper, not proper, but more information. Do you know what I mean? And any question you've got, you DM him personally, which is me, and you know, that's if obviously you contribute financially to the channel, you do get that those perks. You know, it's part of your perks being a member or being a super chatter or being a contributor to the Patreon page or being a PayPal contributor as well. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot that you can do to help the channel grow. All right, so Ray is gonna end this right now, and I just feel like this is really good, and the name is Ray. The channel is Ray's United, and the word is peace. Don't worry, we've got a lot of things to come. So take care.